Welcome to Inside the Studio with Greg Wurth. And in this video, I'm going to talk about a really cool company called Acustica Audio. They're a very, very small company out of Italy, and they make some really cool analog sounding plugins. And one of them that I'm really pleased with is the Diamond Series Color EQ, which it's a collaboration with Studio DMI. So I have the manual over here, and I figured I'd go over this with you so you can kind of understand with me how this EQ works. So basically, it's got input trim, it's got a preamp, which engages harmonic distortion, it's got a low band, a low mid band, a high mid band, and a high band, and then an output gain. This has a lot of interesting curves here. This is all the bands and possibilities that this EQ can do. So it's, it's a really versatile EQ. It's not a surgical EQ, it's a color EQ. I don't want to spend too much time here, but this is showing you the boost on 20 Hertz. And if you can see here at this setting, this first notch here, it's a little wider, and you go up one, it gets tighter. So that's an indication that this band in particular has a proportional type of cue similar to API and whatnot. So that's very cool. And as you can see here, full boost up, it's a little tighter than up there. All right. Same with the cutting. Let me go down. Let me just skip up because it's similar. Let me go to the low mids here. So you can see it's not as drastic of a bandwidth change here. So that's a very specific choice, which is can be useful, definitely. All right, so what was interesting to me is this the high mid frequency, because it doesn't let you select frequencies. It's just like a fixed cut or boost. And so this is the actual curve. It's a combined boost of several different frequencies, which is pretty cool. So as you can see there, that's what it looks like if you're boosting that much. All right, and then let me go up to the high here, and it just shows you it's kind of like a shelf that rolls up or whatnot. It sort of drops down past 20. Then going up, here's the 50, it just gently slope up. So, if I were to guess, I'm thinking that this high frequency band was taken from something like a Moog or a Cliff Moog design type of EQ, but I could be wrong. So that's basically it. I just wanted to kind of show you what was going on there. This is what the plugin looks like. It's in my experience, it's definitely a very heavy-handed EQ. I find that I get drastic results from just very minimal boost or cut, and that's kind of what I like about this. For this example, I'm just throwing it on the stereo bus, and to just get a little lift, some color, some harmonic content in there, and this is perfect for it. So let's just, I'll go ahead and just play the track back with it bypassed, and then I'll start playing around with it and show you how it sounds. as you can hear, the first thing that I did was I engaged the preamp section, and that imparts drastic color. It's hard to explain. It just gives it this thickness. It might give it a little level too, is what it sounds like, but it definitely affects the sound in a positive way. Boosted somewhere around 60, just a tad is all you needed, and it just brought it up and made it fatter. I gave a little mid-high boost here, and then as you heard, I swept the highs, and I just found that it gave a nice little lift of some air on the 50K setting here. So let me just go back and I'll play it again, and I'll bypass it, and then I'll engage it, and you can hear it one more time. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. If you're looking for a colorful EQ, something simple, you don't have to sit there and learn how to use some intricate parameters, I definitely suggest checking this out. They have a huge catalog of various other plugins that are just great. So check them out, Acustica Audio. Thanks for watching Inside the Studio with Greg Wurth. Please subscribe to the newsletter on my website, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're big on social media, you can check me out on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm also on Facebook, and I'm always sharing cool pictures and just, different things. So come check me out on those outlets if you'd like. All right, I'll check you out next time.